Sewing of sleeve hem and joining the sleeve to the bodice. As we have marked and cut the fabric pieces for the sleeves, we will now see how to sew the sleeve hem and then join the sleeves to the bodice of the uniform shirt. At the end of the session, you will be able to sew the sleeve hem for the uniform shirt, join the sleeve to the bodice of the uniform shirt. Let's first familiarize with the tools and materials required for sewing of sleeves. They are sleeve cutout fabric pieces, matching thread, measuring tape, small scissors, needle, and sewing machine. Now let's see how to sew the sleeve hem and join the sleeves to the bodice. Take one sleeve piece and fold the straight cut bottom hem ½ inch towards the wrong side and press the fold. Fold this hem ½ inch over again and press the fold. Repeat the same for the other sleeve also. Sew and fix the hem for both the sleeves. Then trim the excess hem allowance by cutting along the side seam of the sleeve. Take the right hand sleeve and place the sleeve head over the right hand armhole with the right sides together. Since the curves of the armhole and the sleeve head are curving in opposite ways, let's first align the cut edges. Here the sleeve width seems to be wider than the armhole curve, so we'll correct it. Take the one corner of the armhole and place the corner of the sleeve head on top of it. Always sew a sleeve with the sleeve up and the bodice down position. Start sewing with a reverse stitch and with a 3 by 8 inch seam allowance. Keep aligning the cut edges of the armhole and the sleeve head, but be careful not to pull on either one, but rather ease the sleeve head in. Since the curves of the armhole and the sleeve head are curving in opposite ways, we will align the cut edges while stitching. You can use a needle to align both the parts. Align the shoulder seam notch of the sleeve head and the shoulder seam and keep sewing. Aligning and easing in until you reach the other corner. Now sew a second seam 1 by 8 inch away from the first one within the seam allowance. Repeat the same steps for joining the other sleeve also, but this time we will start sewing from the back side of the bodice. Thus we have joined the sleeves to the bodice of the uniform shirt. In this session, we have learned how to sew a sleeve hem and join the sleeves to the bodice of the uniform shirt. Before we conclude, let's take a look at the key steps involved in sewing of sleeves for the uniform shirt. They are: Step 1. Fold the straight cut bottom hem ½ inch twice towards the wrong side of the sleeve and press the fold. Step 2. Sew and fix the fold to get the sleeve hem. Step 3. Now join the right hand sleeve by placing the sleeve head over the right hand armhole with the right sides together and sew it. Step 4. Repeat the same procedure to fix the other sleeve also, but this time make sure to start sewing from the back side of the bodice. With that, we have come to the end of this session.